Jason Storm was born in 1945 in a decaying industrial town on the outskirts of Sin City during the tail end of World War II. His early life was marked by the post-war economic boom turning sour, factories closing, veterans returning broken, and organized crime filling the voids left by an indifferent government. One gray afternoon in 1958, 13-year-old Jason sat on the stoop of their row house, watching his father, once a steelworker, now a hollow-eyed drunk, stumble home from another fruitless job hunt.
Dad, they hiring again at the mill?
Jason asked, voice small but hopeful. His father paused, stared at the cracked pavement.
They don't need men anymore, kid. They need machines. And machines don't complain when they break you.
He ruffled Jason's hair roughly.
You remember that? World don't owe you nothing.
As a teenager in the 1960s, Jason witnessed the rise of the first superheroes, like the League of America. But to him, they were distant myths, caped distractions from the real threats: street gangs, corrupt cops, and the escalating Vietnam draft. Drafted at 18 in 1963, Jason served in the U.S. Army's Special Forces during the Vietnam War. He excelled in covert operations, earning the codename Warlock for his uncanny ability to hex enemy positions, using psychological warfare, improvised traps, and silent kills that made him seem like a supernatural force in the jungle. His unit specialized in black ops, assassinating high-value targets, sabotaging supply lines, and extracting intelligence through brutal interrogations. In the humid dark of a Mekong Delta night in 1967, after a successful ambush, Jason crouched beside a trembling Viet Cong prisoner while his sergeant lit a cigarette.
Warlock's got the touch again.
The sergeant muttered, exhaling smoke.
They'll be telling ghost stories about you in Hanoi.
Jason stared at the bound man, whose eyes darted between defiance and terror. He leaned in close.
Các người nghĩ chúng tôi là quái vật.
He said quietly, in halting Vietnamese.
Có lẽ chúng tôi đúng là như vậy. Nhưng các người cũng đang chiến đấu vì những bóng ma. Tất cả chúng ta đều bị ám ảnh.
Yêu con nạn, tăng mai bản tiêu.
The prisoner spat blood and whispered something Jason never translated. Later, alone, Jason wiped his knife clean and felt the weight settle deeper in his chest. But the war eroded his soul. He saw friends vaporized by landmines, civilians caught in crossfire, and superiors ordering atrocities under the guise of necessary evil. Discharged in 1972, after a botched mission where his team was abandoned by command, echoing real-life scandals like the Phoenix program, Jason returned home a ghost of himself, plagued by PTSD, addicted to painkillers, and blacklisted from legitimate work due to a classified incident involving the execution of a double-agent ally. In a dingy VA hospital waiting room that same year, Jason sat staring at a flickering television showing anti-war protests. An older vet beside him, missing an arm, noticed the 1,000-yard stare.
Tonight, thousands of protesters, many carrying handmade signs, reading no, more wars.
You getting help for the dream, son?
Have marched through
The man asked. Jason gave a dry laugh.
Dreams. I don't dream anymore. I just relive it. Every night the same reel. Faces I ended. Faces I couldn't save. Command calls it acceptable losses. I call it murder with paperwork.
The vet nodded slowly.
They'll forget us. World moves on. You gotta decide if you forget too, or if you carry it.
Jason looked away.
Carrying it's all I got left.
Bitter and skilled, He turned to mercenarism in the 1970s, starting with low-level hits for mob bosses in Sin City.
Shut up, scum! I'm gonna punch your teeth so far down your throat, you'll be eating out of your ass for a week.
Please, no! I have a family, man, please!
It's just business, old man. Now where's the case?
By the 1980s, as the superhero era waned into vigilantism, he had built a reputation as an independent operator. No allegiances, no causes, just contracts. One rainy night in 1978, in the back room of a Sin City speakeasy, a nervous mob lieutenant slid an envelope across the table.
Boss says you're the best. Clean, quiet, no traces.
Jason opened the envelope, glanced at the photo, then closed it.
Price just went up. This one's got kids.
The lieutenant blinked.
Since when do you care? Since always.
Jason said flatly, voice low.
I don't do kids, ever. Find someone else.
The man hesitated.
You're turning soft, Warlock.
Jason leaned forward, eyes cold.
I'm not soft. I'm particular. You want a monster with rules? That's me. No rules. That's just another animal.
His Warlock moniker stuck, enhanced by rumors of him using occult-inspired tactics, smoke bombs laced with hallucinogens, ritualistic kill signatures to unnerve targets, psychological remnants from his wartime playbook.
I want look in my eyes and you can tell